Okay, I presume that we came here to speak about various problems and challenges, and we have already started discussing Hayek's presentation, but I would like to start in a bit a paradox way, saying that made a challenge for simple business. Cross-border simple business was addressed 70 years ago, and in a very effective way, deserving a Nobel Prize actually. And I want to give a praise to the fundamental principle of the system. It was very technically and comprehensively presented by Hayek, but you should think about outcomes, that the principle which was fixed and started implemented 70 years ago today works and integrates quite different countries in sizes, in their political and legal and economical systems, and examples you see: Luxembourg and Russia, Iran and Israel, UK and Tunisia. But of course, no magic, we know. All great is simple. It works in that way just because all claim settlements abroad are made under the legislation of the country of accident. And actually, I would argue with one of the points in Hayek presentation: you do not need at all to know indemnification rules in the country of accident. For what? actually, just for expand of your knowledge, of course. But it can work without that at all, because it's smart and simple. Your partner bureau or your correspondent will do the job instead of you. And to price it well, you just should collect your accident statistic and put and fix right price. But as I said, we have around 50 countries bureaus in the system, and actually you do not need to harmonize anything for integration. It can work without any harmonization. So I can end with this slide, but of course it's rather a joke. Of course, no way. Of course, we have inside challenges mainly identified. We are going through the complex reform to combine various activities and managed by CBU under one roof, one umbrella organization, and certain problems, internal problems regarding financial stability was also in a detailed way addressed by Hayek. We have also outside challenges. First of all, new entrants and new technologies. And here I'm not sure they are addressed adequately in the system. A paradox is that a well-functioning system is attractive for various potential newcomers, but we have limited, and I would say quite peculiar, geographical scope. You can read it on the slide, but the question is, do we need this limitation in geographical scope? This is actually the whole map of the green card system. You have now a unique possibility to see this in full, because usually it's cut half. In my previous slide as well as in Hayek's slide. So this is the real picture of the system. And this is a division actually by geography, also not usual for what you can see in, on the COB side. So green is European countries, and orange non-European members of the green card system, current. And next, so these are the countries which would be eligible, would be countries eligible according to the rule which was on my previous slide. So looking at this map, my question is, why not then this area? This area is out of the geographical scope, but any argument why not in this surrounding? And this is not theoretical question. This is the area which integrates. We have also our single economic area. Here in Europe you have European Economic Area, and we have Euro-Asian Economic Area. You have European Commission, and we have Euro-Asian European Commission. So it's Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan is among these would-be members, but Armenia, it's also among would-be members, but then comes Kyrgyzstan, it's in this red area. And as far as the discussions in this organization ended up with ideas that integration of simple system in this country should go through the green card system, so it is now a practical question to expand geographical scope so that, for instance, Kyrgyzstan can be also a member as Kazakhstan, and theoretically Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and some others. No quite clear reason why not. And a bit more theoretical, but still, why not? Why not? Actually, my reasoning is very simple. If I'm not mistaken, actually, I have business reasons. I explained it to you. But other business reason is that according to the geographical scope definition which existed before 1979, actually the member of the Council of Europe could be a country which has a big traffic flow with member country of the system and have common borders. I don't know why this definition disappeared, but if it had worked today, actually Mongolia and China, it has a common border with us and quite a big traffic flow, so why not? Second challenge, actually, digitalization and IT technology, but we still adhere to old and good paper green card, at least in big part of non-EEA countries, and outdated, I would say, means of communication. And we have problems with false green cards. We have quite long insurance validity confirmation based on physical presence of paper card or its copy instead of use of electronic databases. And I think that generate questions like yours, Sif, about problems with legislation, because we also have in Russia a problem with meeting our internal deadlines, which is actually now less than a month, but our victims should first proceed through green card policy validity confirmation first, that it legally can last 6 weeks. So actually you are already in default, even using these limits, in default of your legislation. So another bad consequence that actually we have two different systems inside one, EEA and non-EEA bureaus. So, of course, I now mention very obvious things for all, but as we say in Russia, milk of course is better for health than vodka. But what can we do? I think we can do. We should encourage, I think, online databases in all bureaus as a compulsory system standard at the first stage for newcomers, and at the second by steps for all. We should encourage use of web public access tools for validity confirmation. I don't see any problems at the first stage to make such systems which exist in various bureaus equally legally equal to traditional mail requests. Actually, you can check via a website today validity confirmation of, for instance, Ukrainian cars insurance, not speaking about Nordic countries, which works in this way for years, but it's not legally accepted by the system. You just consult it as information, and you had still to send them mails asking for the validity confirmation. And actually, at the second stage, I think we can make it compulsory also for all, dependent on databases introduction schedule. So very much is dependent on common IT databases in each bureau. And of course, we can also encourage claims handling online monitoring systems between bureaus. Such systems exist in various professional claim handlers, which offer their clients possibility of remote access to their claims file. So I think we should go in the same direction between bureaus as well. So what we achieve: no paper cards, no cards, no false cards in principle, immediate validity confirmation via web public access, and in that way we very much speed up claims handling. We can reach later adequate claims management, and we have clear picture for adequate resolving. I'm sorry I don't hear big applause from reinsurers. And in insurance, but this is a solution. And also insurance checks by frontier authorities can easily be done via web public access, and we can speed up traffic flow, and in total it's erasure of our inside differences. So my final conclusion is that we have good chance today because there is a constitutional reform within the system. We can use its momentum to open the doors wide for the world around us, for modern technologies, and for us themselves inside, to eliminate unnecessary differences and barriers existing still between us. So let's work on that together, and thank you for your attention.